First division of the Premier's Pace, purse of $3,000 has 1 Darling Mark, 2 Fussy's Pride, 3 West River Diesel, 4 Raised Emotions, 5 Salem Striker, 6 Jamie's Big Score, 7 on the outside Beach Bully. Here they come. They're off and pacing West River Diesel, Jamie's Big Score, Beach Bully way up on the outside as they drive into the first turn. Jamie's Big Score to the top. Beach Bully has gone off stride as they get on by the 8th mark. And up the backstretch they go first time, racing to the opening quarter. Jamie's Big Score is the leader. There goes Darling Mark now moving up on the outside. Darling Mark is moving to the top. Jamie's Big Score will race second. Showing third is Fussy's Pride from 4 West River Diesel. Beach Bully on the outside in 5. 29-2 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come. Swinging for the half-mile mark. Darling Mark is the leader by 2. Jamie's Big Score is racing second. Here comes Beach Bully up on the outside in 3. 1 half gone. 1 to go, and Darling Mark is the leader by here. Beach Bully drives up to on the outside. Jamie's Big Score racing third. Fussy's Pride is fourth. Salem Striker outside in 5 West River Diesel. And the Raised Emotions trailing 58-3 by the half. They go to the backstretch second and final time. Darling Mark still the leader by the 3/4. Jamie's Big Score is second. Salem Striker 3 wide a move on the outside is third. Fussy's Pride now racing fourth as they head for the 7/8 mark. It's a Darling Mark. Here comes Salem Striker moving up on the outside. 128-4 by the 3/4. Jamie's Big Score on the outside is Salem Striker as they race to the stretch. Darling Mark. Jamie's Big Score is coming on. Jamie's Big Score right down to the wire. Jamie's Big Score to win it. Salem Striker second. It's close for 3. Final race of the evening, top of the stretch. The second division of the Premier's Pace has 1 Woodmere Jim, 2 Garvin's Playboy, 3 Henchman Hanover, 4 Luna Fantasia, 5 Wilco's Fantasy, 6 Scott LaRue, 7 outside Riverside Jaguar. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Rhymer Jim quickly away. Wilco's Fantasy drives up on the outside. Scott LaRue is on the outside third. And going on forward as they get home by the 8th mark. Scott LaRue to challenge Rhymer Jim for command as they go racing up the backstretch first time. Scott LaRue stepping up on the outside. Takes away the lead from Rhymer Jim a second. Henchman Hanover moving on the outside third. There goes Luna Fantasia wide in 4 as they race on to the 3/8 mark. 29-2 by the opening quarter. And Scott LaRue is the leader of this field as they make the turn for the half-mile mark. Rhymer Jim is following second. Henchman Hanover drives on the outside third. Here comes Luna Fantasia wide in 4. Wilco's Fantasy. Riverside Jaguar getting underway from 6. And Garvin's Playboy is trailing. They race the paddock turn second time. Scott LaRue had them halfway home in 59-2. There goes Luna Fantasia 3 wide on the outside. And after Scott LaRue as they race the backstretch second and final time. It's Scott LaRue the leader. Luna Fantasia the challenger on the outside. Rhymer Jim racing it along the rail third. Wilco's Fantasy now showing fourth. Midway around the final turn, for home they come. 1:29.3 by the 3/4. They all want a shot at Scott Laro, but he's drawing away from them. Has it by 2. Now 3 open legs. Scott Laro draws away from the field and wins the Premier's Pays. Reimer Jim second. Luna Fantasia 4-3. Top of the stretch, Gold Cup and Saucer Trial number 1 has won. Victorious Breeze, 2, this comes for you. 3, Anywhere, Anytime. 4, Quick Challenge. 5, Pray For Me, Roger. 6, Vance Solino N. 7, Outside Sunday Hanover. Trailing horse 8, R.G. Dudley. Purse $6,000. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Victorious Breeze quickly away. Anywhere, Anytime drives up on the outside. Victorious Breeze is the early leader as they drive into the first turn. Victorious Breeze has opened a 3-length lead. This comes for you. Racing second. Anywhere, Anytime on the outside is third. Racing it along the rail fourth is Quick Challenge. They drive to the opening quarter. Victorious Breeze in command. Anywhere, Anytime parked on the outside. Looks for the lead second. This comes for you. Racing it along the rail third. Pray For Me, Roger on the outside in 4 as they make their way to the 3/8 quick opener. 28 and 1/5. Victorious Breeze the leader as they swing off the top turn. Victorious Breeze by 2. Anywhere, Anytime parked out second. This comes for you third. Quick Challenge fourth. Pray For Me, Roger wide in 5. Inside 6, Vance Solino and R.G. Dudley. There goes Sandy Hanover, moving 3 wide from the back. They race the paddock turn second time. There's a half. 55 and 3, the quickest ever paced here. And Victorious Breeze taking them backside final time. This comes for you is racing second. Quick Challenge is now showing third as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Victorious Breeze the leader by 2. This comes for you second. Quick Challenge is racing third. Pray For Me, Roger on the outside in 4. Victorious Breeze is drawing away from the field. Has it by 4. 1:25 and 3 by the 3/4. We've got a shot as they swing for home. Victorious Breeze has led every step of the way, and he's up against the clock and nothing else. Victorious Breeze and Doug McGregor win trial number 1. Second is Quick Challenge. This comes for you. And Vance Solino N 4-4. Colts makes their way by the half-mile mark. PH Rocket by a length and a half. Star Trek is second. Jolly Joe third. Let's Go Home moving on the outside in 4. Chauncey down in 5. Well back, Chatham Knight and the Denman Special. 59 seconds flat by the half. They go racing the backstretch. Second and final time. PH Rocket by 3. Star Trek is racing a second. Jolly Joe shows third. Let's Go Home on the outside in 4. They're by the 3/4 now, heading for the 7/8, and the leader remains PH Rocket. 1:30 by the 3/4 mile mark. PH Rocket's done all the work so far. Has an 1/8 of a mile to finish it off. PH Rocket, Star Trek 3 lengths back, coming up along the rail, but PH Rocket is strong through the lane. PH Rocket with ease. Second is Star Trek. Jolly Joe for 3. Pretty Boy Night from Fort Denmate, and the Chapel trailing. 1 half gone, 1 to go as they race the paddock turn second time. Dast Aon Jeene is the leader to the 5/8, 59 and 1 by the half. Lindell MD is racing second. Dots Derby parked on the outside is gaining ground at third. Pretty Boy Night at the rail in 4. They race the backstretch final time. Approach 3/4 mile mark and Dast Nukes has the field by a length and a half. Lindale MD is racing a second. Third on the outside, Park Dots Derby. Pretty Boy Night looks at it from 4. 1:30 by the 3/4. Dast Nukes is taking them off the final turn for home. Here comes Lindale MD on the outside. Pretty Boy Night in the passing lane. Dast Nukes, Lindale MD on the outside. Pretty Boy Night in the passing lane. 3 of them right across the track. Lindale MD to win it. Dast Nukes second. Pretty Boy Night for 3. Winner was 4th, now 3rd. Second on the outside, and looking for the lead as they drive the paddock turn second time. Solid Legacy is the leader up front. Half a mile paced in 1:01 and 2/5. 3/8 left to go, and Solid Legacy's taking them backside. Final time, Princetown Jamie at the rail is second. Woodmere winner on the outside, 3rd. J.K. Boomer on the outside is 4th as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Silent Legacy, the leader up front. Princetown Jamie is racing second. Charlotte's Rocky racing it along the rail at 3rd. 1:32 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Here comes Princetown Jamie. He's after Solid Legacy as they race for home. Solid Legacy, Princetown Jamie on the outside has collared Solid Legacy. Princetown Jamie to win it. Solid Legacy second. Little Brown Derby for 3. Is Donmar Peter parked there. Ticket out of here racing 3rd. 4th out is another Normous Sun. Capital Action in 5. Nick Vernon and Highland Quenton trailing 1:02 and 4 by the half. 3/8 left to go, and Dexter's Dude is the leader backside. Final time. Donmar Peter lives on the outside and inching up on the pace setter as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Dexter's Dude and Donmar Peter battle by the 3rd marker. Ticket out of here racing it along the rail at 3rd. 4th out is another Normous Sun. 1:35 and 3 by the 3/4. They'll pace the last 8 a little quicker. Dexter's Dude. Donmar Peter's been parked out every step of the way and is coming on. Donmar Peter on the outside. Another Normous Sun and Dexter's Dude. They race it out right down to the wire. Another Normous Sun to win it. It's close for 2nd and 3rd. Race 8, A Division. 3-year-old Colts in the Atlantic Sire Stakes has 1 Duncan, 2 Woodmere Rascal, 3 Riverly Alexi, 4 Anzab, 6 is New Condition, 7 outside Winner's Challenge, trailing horse 8, Jay's Last Night. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Duncan quickly away at the rail is the leader as they drive into the first turn. Duncan going to the top. New Condition to challenge early on the outside a second. As they get on by the 8th mark, they go racing it up the backstretch first time. Duncan is the leader. New Condition parked on the outside second. Woodmere Rascal is racing it along the rail 3rd. Jay's Last Night looks at it from 4. They are battling past the opening quarter, and Duncan has the lead now by a length and a half. 29 and 2 in the opener. Racing second is New Condition. Woodmere Rascal looks at it 3rd. Jay's Last Night is 4th. Riverly Alexi is pacing along in 5. From 6 is Anzab, trailing horse, as a Winner's Challenge. Duncan the leader. Here comes Jay's Last Night now moving quickly on the outside. Looking for command as this field races the paddock turn second time. Duncan now to contend with Jay's Last Net on the outside. 59-3 by the half. 3/8 left to go, and Duncan has taken him backside final time. Jay's Last Night drives at him on the outside. Second, New Condition is racing third. Woodmere Rascal in 4. Anzab on the outside in 5. Up front, they are now neck and neck. Jay's Last Net on the outside. Duncan at the rail. A New Condition is watching the front end battle third. Here comes Woodmere Rascal wide in 4. 129-3 by the 3/4. They'll come out as 3 wide as they turn for home. Duncan the leader. Jay's Last Night. New Condition in the passing lane. Jay's Last Night. Woodmere Rascal. Duncan is still there right down to the wire. Jay's Last Night and Woodmere Rascal hit the wire together. We'll need a picture in race 8. 3-year-old Colts has 1 Constant Harrods, 2 Lucky Night, 3 Alfred, 4 Blue Meadowlank, 6 is Mel Caper, 7 on the outside is Aaron M. Down, trailing horse 8. That is Jim Retzemeg. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Alfred quickly away to take him into there. Moving up on the outside is Blue Meadowlank. Those two will battle for the lead as they get on by the 8th mark. Alfred to the top. Blue Meadowlank parked on the outside. Second, Constant Harrods goes off stride momentarily. Third, as they race to the opening quarter. Alfred, the leader up front. Blue Meadowlank is racing second. Constant Harrods is showing third. Lucky Night from 4. 29-2 by the opening quarter. They race on to the 3/8 mark. Alfred controls the field. Blue Meadowlank is racing second. Here comes Lucky Night moving on the outside at third. Constant Harrods is now 4th. Mel Caper wide in 5. From the 6th, Jim Retzemeg. Trailing horse on the move from the back is Aaron M. Down. Halfway home they go. Alfred is the leader up front. Blue Meadowlank is racing second. Half a mile a minute 4/5, and Alfred the leader by the 5/8 mark. Blue Meadowlank racing second. Up on the outside third goes Lucky Night. They're on the backstretch second and final time. Alfred still the leader up front. Blue Meadowlank racing it along the rail second. Lucky Night on the outside third. Alfred the leader as they go racing to the 7/8 mark. Blue Meadowlank is second. Lucky Night showing third. Mel Caper on the outside in 4. 3/4 a moderate 1:32, and they turn for home. Alfred is the leader. Here comes Blue Meadowlank to challenge on the outside. They race it out right down to the wire. Alfred to win it. Blue Meadowlank second. Lucky Night 4-3. Final race of the afternoon. Top of the stretch has 1 Bashful Rascal, 2 Let's Travel, 3 Woodmere Bunkers, 5 Aon Quenton, 6 Ligne de Feu, 7 outside is Aries Doctor, trailing horse 8 Acton Board. Here they come. They're off and pacing 3 wide up front as they leave the gate. Woodmere Bunkers off stride as they drive into the first turn. Let's Travel in command. Aon Quenton drives up to on the outside. Racing it along the rail third is Bashful Rascal. They go racing to the opening quarter. Let's Travel has Aon Quenton parked on the outside as they move on by the quarter-mile mark. Highland Quenton on the outside. Let's Travel at the rail, watching the private it battle. Third is Bashful Rascal. Lingdefer on the outside in 4. From 5 is Acton Board. 29-3 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come. Oh, Let's Travel is the leader up front. Parked out second is Highland Quenton. Bashful Rascal is racing it along the rail third. Lingdefer on the outside in 4. From 5, Acton Board. Woodmere Bunkins back with them outside in 6. And Aries Dector is trailing. Halfway home they go. They race the paddock turn second time. 59-3 by the half. And the Let's Travel is the leader with 3/8 left to go. Highland Quenton is parked on the outside. Second, Bashful Rascal is racing third. Lingdefer on the outside is going 3 wide now. Fourth, they're all after Let's Travel as they move by the 3/4 mile mark. Lingdefer up 3 wide on the outside. Wants a shot at him as they race on to the 7/8. But Let's Travel is responding to the challenge and has opened a quick 4-length lead. 1:30-1 by the 3/4. Let's Travel losing contact with the field as they race through the stretch right down to the wire. Let's Travel wins it. Lingdefer second. Highland Quenton 4-3. Race 11, top of the stretch. Gertie and Gold Cup and Saucer Trial 2, purse $6,000. Has 1, Tough Ombre. 2, Comedy Hour. 3, Hour Long Cabin. 4, Jurassic Park. 5, Jomar's Grifter. 6, Volcano's Blue Chip. 7, Outside J. Mac Hanover. Field of 7, purse $6,000. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Comedy Hour quickly away. Tough Ombre at the rail for the light. Tough Ombre pacing to the top. Comedy Hour wants to be boss and is going looking for the light. Comedy Hour up on the outside and Tough Ombre. They go battling to the opening quarter as they arrive there. Comedy Hour wins the early battle. Tough Ombre is racing second. Our Log Cabin is showing third. Jurassic Park in 4. Quick opener as they race on to the 3/8 mark. Comedy Hour is the leader up front. Tough Ombre is racing second as they make the turn for the half. 27-3 by the quarter. Off the top turn they come. Comedy Hour shows the way. Tough Ombre second. Our Log Cabin is third. Jurassic Park fourth. Up on the outside, Volcano's Blue Chip, Jomar's Grifter, and J-Mac Hanover moving from the back. Past the half-mile mark they go, and Comedy Hour controls the field to the paddock turn second time. 57-1 by the half. 3/8 all left to finish it off. Comedy Hour now being pressured by Our Log Cabin on the outside. Tough Ombre with the front end is showing third. J-Mac Hanover winding up from the back as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Comedy Hour and Our Log Cabin, they are neck and neck up front. Tough Ombre soon to join them on the outside third. Midway around the final turn for home they come. 1:26-2 by the 3/4. They're coming at us 3 wide as they turn for home. Our Log Cabin. Tough Ombre is coming on. Tough Ombre in Our Log Cabin. Tough Ombre gets up to get it all. Our Log Cabin second. Comedy Hour 4-3. Second time. 59-3 by the half. She's All Talk 3 wide on the outside. Gonna try Hill 6-7-7 now as they go racing the backstretch final time. Way up on the outside. She's All Talk is moving to the front. Bingo Chip is 3 wide now. Second as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. She's All Talk the leader by 2. Bingo now. Chip is second, a perfect passage third. The outside in 4 is All Right. 1:32 and 4 by the 3/4. They have an eighth of a mile left to go, and She's All Talk draws away by 3 open legs. Perfect Passage is second. All Right is coming up on the outside. They'll race for place in this one. She's All Talk to win it. All Right second, awfully close for 3. Take them halfway home. Angel first is second. Marlowe's Pride on the outside third. Casino Lily racing it along the rail in 4. Irby's Blue 3 wide to move on the outside in 5. They pass the half in 1:01 and 2/5. Inside the final 3/8 to go. And Sunny Isle is the leader backside final time. Irby's Blue moving 3 wide on the outside in front of pace. After the leader Sunny Isle as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Sunny Isles taking on Irby's Blue. Angel first racing it along the rail is showing third. Between horses, Marlowe's Pride is fourth. 1:32 and 2 by the 3/4 mile mark. Sunny Isles done all the work so far. She has an eighth of a mile to finish it off. Sunny Isle. Irby's Blue is coming up on the outside, but Sunny Isle is gonna win it. Irby's Blue second. Angel first for 3. Race 6, the Colonel Dan Trot, top of the stretch, has 1 Lem's Dream, 2 It Had to Be Me, 3 Gordy's Heart Pill, 4 Bow Sweet Serenity, 5 Easy Glide, 6 Fast Mac, 7 Outside Just a Pride, trailing Trotter 8 Ski Cooper. Here they come. They're off and trotting. It Had to Be Me. Quickest away will take him out of there. Easy Glide trots up strong on the outside second as the battle for the lead driving into the first turn. It Had to Be Me and Easy Glide drives the outside second. Lem's Dream up along the rail is showing third. Gordy's Heart Pill 3 wide on the outside in 4. Bow Sweet Serenity 3 wide in 5. Lots of activity up front as they get on by the opening quarter. It Had to Be Me is showing the way. Up along the rail is Lem's Dream second. 3 wide. Third is Bow Sweet Serenity now second. And looking for the lead from It Had to Be Me. Opening quarter in 30 and 2/5. Off the top turn they come. The leader It Had to Be Me now being pressured by Bow Sweet Serenity on the outside second. Lem's Dream watching the private battle third. Here comes Gordy's Heart Pill on the outside in 4. Easy Glide looks out in 5th. Ski Cooper getting underway from 6. Just a Pride. And Fast Mac is trailing half a mile a minute for 5th. 3/8 all left to trot. It Had to Be Me is the leader backside final time. Bow Sweet Serenity is going with her on the outside second. Lem's Dream trotting in along the rail third. Gordy's Heart Pill's gonna go 3 wide on the outside as they trot by the 3/4 mile mark. Gordy's Heart Pill draws alongside It Had to Be Me as they trot the far turn final time. Gordy's Heart Pill now takes over. 1:32 and 2 by the 3/4. It Had to Be Me has gone off stride. That leaves Gordy's Heart Pill with a 2-length lead. Gordy's Heart Pill goes off stride. Ski Cooper coming up on the extreme outside. Gordy's Heart Pill, Ski Cooper, and Just a Pride is coming on. Ski Cooper wins the Colonel Dan Trot. Just a Pride second. Easy Glide for 3. Race number 7, top of the stretch, Atlantic Sire Stakes, 3-year-old fillies A division, has 1 Dindy, 2 Conditional Charm, 3 Who'da Thunk It, 4 Woodmere Connie, 5 Riverside Classic, 6 CL's Haley Haley M, 7 Outside is Royal Situation. Here they come. They're off and pacing 4 wide up and as the leave of the gate. Conditional Charm being sent to the front. Driving up on the outside second is Woodmere Connie as they get on by the 8th mark. And up the backstretch they go first time. On their way to the opening quarter, Woodmere Connie up on the outside, being parked by Conditional Charm as they move by the opening quarter. Woodmere Connie now being sent to the front and opens by 2 lengths. Racing second, Conditional Charm. Third belongs to Huda Thunkett. 28-1 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come, and the leader is Woodmere Connie by 2. Racing second is Conditional Charm. Huda Thunkett third. Fourth, Royal Situation. Looking at it from 5, Riverside Classic. Seals Haley MN6 well back after a break. Dendy past the half-mile mark. There goes Huda Thunkett now motoring quickly on the outside, and after Woodmere Connie after a quick half of 58 and 2/5. Woodmere Connie's taking him backside final time. Huda Thunkett at the wheel is second. There goes Royal Situation on the outside third. Conditional Charm for Riverside Classic wide in 5. They're by the 3/4 mile mark now, and Woodmere Connie continues to show the way. Royal Situation up along the rail is second. Huda Thunkett on the outside third. 1:29-3 by the 3/4. Inside the final 8 to go, and Woodmere Connie is the one to catch. Has the field by 2. Royal Situation is coming up on the outside, but Woodmere Connie strong through the lane. Woodmere Connie wins it. Royal Situation second. Riverside Classic 4-3. Race 8, top of the stretch. A division, 3-year-old fillies has 1. Riverview Sadie, 2 Aon Jeene, 3 Hillview Wonder, 4 Scarlet Hussy, 5 Sunset Angela, 6 is Dexter's Charm, 7 outside Firefly Under Sky. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Aon Jeene quickly away. Scarlet Hussy moving up on the outside. Scarlet Hussy will control early. Aon Jeene is racing it along the rail a second. Third away is Dexter's Charm. Looking at it fourth is Riverview City. They racing up the backstretch first time. Scarlet Hussy is the early leader. Has it by a length and a half. Racing second is Aon Jeene. Dexter's Charm pacing third. Parked on the outside in 4 as Hillview Wonder. Riverview City from 5, Sunset Angela, and the Firefly Under Sky trailing 30-2 by the opening quarter. Scarlet Hussy the leader by a length and a half. Aon Jeene is racing second. Moving up on the outside, here comes Hillview Wonder now on the move, showing third outside. Fourth up the rail is Dexter's Charm. Firefly Under Sky on the outside in 5, Riverview City, and the Sunset Angela trailing. 1 half gone, 1 to go, and the leader is Scarlet Hussy, taking him to the paddock turn second time. 1:01-2 by the half-mile mark. They get on by the 5/8, and Scarlet Hussy is the leader backside final time. Highland Quenton 2 lengths back second is Scarlet Hussy now opening up on Highland Quenton as they drive by the 3/4 mile mark. Scarlet Hussy opening by 3. Highland Quenton is second. Firefly Under Sky looks at it third. Midway around the final turn for home. 1:31-3 by the 3/4. At Scarlet Hussy by a length and a half. Highland Quenton is giving chase. 2 of them will settle this one in the stretch drive. Scarlet Hussy, Highland Quenton is coming up on the outside. They race it out right there to the wire. Scarlet Hussy to win it. Highland Quenton second. Firefly Under Sky for 3. 9th race, top of the stretch, has 1 FJ Lightning, 2 Aon Quenton, 3 Parked In Page, 4 Happy Heather, 5 Charlotte's Blues, 6 Mductic Molly, 7 outside Second Bell. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Charlotte's Blues way up on the outside, quickly in control as they drive into the first turn. Charlotte's Blues on top by 3. FG Lightning comes away second, a gap of 3 more back third. We go to Highland Quenton, Parkton Page away in 4. Mductic Molly getting underway from 5 as they go racing up the backstretch first time. Charlotte's Blues is the leader up front. FG Lightning second. Mductic Molly picking them up and laying them down as she goes looking for the lead. She gets it as they race to the 3/8 mark. Opening quarter in 31 seconds. Mductic Molly on top has it by a length and a half. Charlotte's Blues is racing second, showing third as they approach the half is FG Lightning. Second Bell on the outside in 4. Alan Quintet looks out at 5. Happy Heather and Parkton Page is trailing past the half-mile mark. They race the paddock turn second time, and Mductic Molly is the leader after a half of 1:01 and 1/5. Mductic Molly up on the outside. Second goes Second Bell. Racing it along the rail. Third is Charlotte's Blues. Happy Heather on the outside in 4. They travel the backstretch final time. Getting on by the 3/4 mile mark. Mductic Molly is the leader up front. Second Bell on the outside second. Showing third at the rail is Charlotte's Blues. Happy Heather on the outside. 1:32 and 2 by the 3/4. Mductic Molly is the one to catch as they make the final turn for home. Mductic Molly. Here comes Charlotte's Blues coming up on the outside. Looking for the upset is Charlotte's Blues, but Mductic Molly hangs on. Charlotte's Blues right there second. Second Bell for 3. Burton Denny racing second of Woodmere Stepper owns third. Fourth is Fortune's Harvest. Light the Domino wide in 5 Nationdale. And the Belknap Supreme trailing quick half 58 and 3. And Springbrook Star still the leader by the 5/8 mark and still by 3 open legs. Racing second is Burton Denny. Woodmere Stepper is wide third. Fortune's Harvest on the outside is driving fourth. They're on the backstretch final time. Getting on by the 3/4 mile mark. Springbrook Star by 3. Burton Denny is getting closer second now as they race on to the 7/8. 1:30 by the 3/4. They're all after Springbrook Star turning for home. Fortune's Harvest coming on. Woodmere Stepper, Burton Denny, Springbrook Star, Woodmere Stepper and Fortune's Harvest. Nationdale in the passing lane. It's going to be Woodmere Stepper to win it. It's close for second and third. Race 9, top of the stretch, first of 2. President's Paces here tonight has 1, Raised Emotions, 2, Salem Striker, 3, Darling Mark, 4, Beach Bully, 5, Jamie's Big Score, 6, West River Diesel, 7 on the outside, Wilco's Fantasy. Here they come. They're off and pacing up front. Salem Striker to take over to their Jamie's Big Score quickly on the outside as they drive into the first turn. Up on the outside, Jamie's Big Score. Salem Striker is off stride as they go racing it up the backstretch. First time on their way to the opening quarter. Up on the outside, Darling Mark is now moving to the top. Jamie's Big Score racing second, Raised Emotion third. Beach Bully looks at it from 4. West River Diesel in 5. Wilco's Fantasy. Well back after a break is Salem Striker. 30 and 4 by the opening quarter. Darling Mark is the leader as this field swings off the top turn. Racing it along the rail a second is Jamie's Big Score. They make the turn for the half-mile mark. And the leader up front, Darling Mark, is taking him to the half. Coming up quickly is Beach Bully now to the top. Beach Bully takes over the lead. Darling Marcus racing second to West River Diesel on the outside, driving third. 102 and 2 by the half. Beach Bully the leader by the 5/8 mark. Darling Marcus second to West River Diesel now moving up on the outside. They're on the backstretch, second and final time. And Beach Bully is the leader up front. West River Diesel dropping back on the outside second. Darling Mark racing it along the rail third. Jimmy's Big Score now fourth. Beach Bully has gone to a break as they race to the 7/8 mark. 132 and 2 by the 3/4. They make the final turn for home. And Darling Mark back on top. Darling Mark, West River Diesel up on the outside as they race through the stretch for the mile. Darling Mark and West River Diesel. Darling Mark to win it. West River Diesel second. It's close for 3. 2 Henchman Hanover, 3 Garvin's Playboy, 4 New York Bred, 5 Riverside Jaguar, 6 Happy Family, 7 on the outside is Rhymer Jim. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Scott Laro quickly away. New York Bred drives up to on the outside as they race into the first turn. New York Bred goes off stride, as does Rhymer Jim as they get on by the 8. Check that Henchman Hanover. New York Bred are off stride. Up front, Scott LaRue is the early leader as this field goes racing up the backstretch, arriving at the opening quarter, and Scott LaRue shows the way up front. Racing second is Happy Family, showing third is Rhymer Jim. Gervin's Playboy looks at it from 4. Riverside Jaguar and 5 Henchman Hanover. Trailing horse after break is New York Bred. 31 seconds by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come, swinging for the half-mile mark, and the leader up front remains Scott LaRue as they race through the stretch in front of the stand first time. Scott LaRue's taking them halfway home. Happy Family is following second. Rhymer Jim showing third. Gervin's Playboy fourth. There goes Riverside Jaguar outside in 5. Henchman Hanover and the New York Bred is trailing 102 and 2 by the half-mile mark. Scott LaRue, the leader backside, final time. Racing second is Happy Family. Riverside Jaguar surging up on the outside. Riverside Jaguar now second and after Scott LaRue as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Scott LaRue, the leader. Riverside Jaguar, the challenger on the outside. Happy Family up along the rail. 133 and 3 by the 3/4 mile mark. Scott LaRue's turning it on as they swing for home. Happy Family is coming up on the outside. Happy Family keeps on coming. Happy Family to win it. Scott LaRue second. Rhymer Jim for 3. Frank fourth at the rail is Hillview Sook. Duke Ella looks at it from 5, and it's S.H. Louis, Back Road Pride, and the Pine Grove Ross is trailing 103 and 2 by the half. They make their way to the paddock turn second time, and Lonesome Destroyer still being pressured by Tommy Hunter on the outside as they race the backstretch final time. Lonesome Destroyer now drawing away by 2. Hillview Sook up along the rail is 2 lengths back second. Tommy Hunter drops back third. Way up on the outside, 3 wide fourth is Crafty Frank. 134 and 4 by the 3/4. They'll make the final turn for home, led by Lonesome Destroyer up front. Hillview Sook is ready to challenge in the stretch drive. It's a Lonesome Destroyer. Hillview Sook giving chase on the outside, right down to the wire. It's gonna be Lonesome Destroyer to win it. Hillview Sook second. Tommy Hunter for 3. Race 6, top of the stretch, B Division. 2-year-old Colts has won. The Brown Ranger to Woodmere Jet. 3, Forest Hill Elixir. 4, Woodmere Top Cut. 5, Flying Slice. 6 is Blue Meadow Major. 7 on the outside, Charlotte Abe. Here they come. They're off and pacing. The Brown Ranger quickly away. Forest Hill Elixir drives up 2 on the outside as they race into the first turn. The Brown Ranger on top. Forest Hill Elixir drives up on the outside. Well settled in second. A Woodmere Jet comes away third. They race to the opening quarter. The Brown Ranger, the leader by 2. Racing second is Forest Hill Elixir. Showing third is a Woodmere Jet as they move by the opening quarter. The leader, the Brown Ranger, is taking them to the 3/8 mark. Second is Forest Hill Elixir. There goes Woodmere Jet on the outside. Woodmere Top Cut is following wide in fourth. 30-1 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come. Battling for the lead up front. The Brown Ranger has it. Woodmere Jet wants it on the outside. Forest Hill Elixir racing along the rail third. Halfway home they go, and the Brown Ranger continues to be the leader as they race the paddock turn second time. Woodmere Jet is parked out second. Forest Hill Elixir showing third. Woodmere Top Cut outside in 4. The half in a minute, 3/5. Backside final time they go. The Brown Ranger is the leader to the 3/4 mile mark and increasing that lead by 2. Woodmere Jet is racing second. Woodmere Top Cut up on the outside is third. Now second. Woodmere Top Cut goes looking for the lead. 1:30-4 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Woodmere Top Cut is coming to the top. The Brown Ranger is second. On the outside coming on as they race through the stretch for the mile. Woodmere Top Cut to win it. Woodmere Jet second. The Brown Ranger for 3. Race 7, top of the stretch, has 1, Smokey and Billy to Dusty Lane Rally. 3, Steal the Odds. 4, West River Hank. 5, CL Larry. 6, Okie Dokie Smokey. 7 outside, Longworth Spirit. Trailing horse 8. That is Northern Coal. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Steal the Odds rough gated as he gets away. Moving up on the outside. CL Larry. Steal the Odds is moving to the top and is opened by 2 over Smokey and Billy. Second, Okie Dokie Smokey racing along the rail third. From 4, as they race to the opening quarter, is Dusty Lane Rally. They arrive at the quarter-mile mark, led by Steal the Odds up front. Has it by a length and a half. Smokey and Billy is racing second. Okie Dokie Smokey third. From 4, Dusty Lane Rally. West River Hank looks at in 5th. And 6 is Longworth Spirit, CL Larry. And the Northern Coal is terrific. 30-4 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come. Steal the Odds shows the way through the stretch. Has it by a length and a half. Smokey and Billy is racing second. Okie Dokie Smokey third. 4th is Dusty Lane Rally. Here comes West River Hank on the outside in 5. Northern Coal following outside in 6. Longworth Spirit and CL Larry trailing 1:03 by the half-mile mark. They get on by the 5/8 and Steal the Odds is the leader. There goes Smokey and Billy up on the outside second. West River Hank on the outside in 4. Okie Dokie Smokey racing along the rail as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Smokey and Billy takes over, but a West River Hank is stalking him as they race to the 7/8 mark. 1:34-1 by the 3/4. Smokey and Billy is the leader as they get set for the drive home. Smokey and Billy, here comes West River Hank now moving up on the outside. Smokey and Billy and West River Hank in a foot race right down to the wire. there, Smoking Billy to win it. West River Hack second. Okie dokie, Smokey 4-3. Race 8, top of the stretch, A division. 2-year-old Colts has 1 Lucky Louie Lutz, 2 Old Talks Brother, 3 Pinegrove Sunday, 4 Hazen Night, 5 Clonmel Cruiser, 6 is Tenderfoot, 7 outside, Basically Dominant. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Hazen Night leaving with authority is the early leader by 2 lengths as they drive into the first turn. Hazen Night to the top, racing it along the rail. Second is Lucky Louie Lutz. Tenderfoot drives up on the outside third. They are battling for the lead as they go to the opening quarter. Tenderfoot rushing up on the outside. Hazen Night responding to the early challenge as they get on by the quarter-mile mark. Hazen Night on top, parked on the outside. Second is Tenderfoot. Lucky Louie Lutz racing it along the rail. Showing fourth is Clonmel Cruiser, 29-3 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come, and Hazen Night is showing the way. Here comes Tenderfoot, now back up on the outside to challenge the leader second. Lucky Louie Lutz racing third, Basically Dominant on the outside in fourth. There goes Pinegrove Sunday in 5. Clonmel Cruiser, trailing horse after a break. Old Talks Brother, 59-3 by the half. Hazen Night, the leader by the 5/8 mark. Tenderfoot drives up on the outside, still parked as second. Basically Dominant wide third. Pinegrove Sandy going 3 wide on the outside in 4 as they get on by the 3/4-mile mark. Hazen Night now starts to draw away by 3. Now 4 and looking for more, getting it by 5, 6 open legs. 1:30-4 by the 3/4. Inside the final 8th to go, and the leader Hazen Night is losing contact with the field as they race through the stretch for the mile. They'll race for place in this one. They're not catching Hazen Night today. Tenderfoot, a giant effort second. Pinegrove Sandy 4-3. Ninth race, top of the stretch, A division of 2-year-old Colts has 1 Okie Snooky, 2 Woodmere Windrop, 3 Gemini Reward, 4 Stu and Mickey, 5 Dexter's Best, 6 Denashton Score, 7 on the outside Hung Jury, trailing horse 8. That is Azari. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Woodmere Windrop quickly away. Dexter's Best drives up on the outside as they drive into the first turn. Dexter's Best to the top. Denashton Score drives up on the outside and gaining ground quickly on the early leader as they go racing up the backstretch first time. Up on the outside, Denashton Score is looking for the lead and gets a neck in front. Rough gated off stride goes Denashton Score. That leaves Dexter's Best on top by 2. Racing second is Woodmere Windrop. Hung Jury is hung on the outside third. Fourth at the rail is Gemini Reward. Zari looks at it outside in 5 now. Stu and Mickey Okie Snooky and Denashton Score trailing 29-3 by the opening quarter. Hung Jury to a break as they approach the half-mile mark. Dexter's Best is the leader. Woodmere Windrop is racing second. There goes Gemini Reward on the outside of third, being followed by Stu and Mickey. Okie Snooky now racing fifth. Azari wide wide and 6 to Ashton score. And Hung Jury trails the half in a minute 2/5. They get on by the 5/8 mark. And Gemini Reward and Dexter's Best. There goes Stu and Mickey up 3 wide on the outside as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. 3 wide to move from Stu and Mickey now getting a neck in front. Gemini Reward is racing second. A Woodmere Windrop on the outside driving third. 1:32 by the 3/4. Off stride goes Gemini Reward as they make the final turn for home. Stu and Mickey will be chased by Woodmere Windrop in the lane. Stu and Mickey. Woodmere Windrop coming up on the outside. Stu and Mickey and Steve Maher win it. Second, Woodmere Windrop. Gemini Reward for 3. Final race of the afternoon, top of the stretch. 2-year-old Colts A Division has 1 Chatham Hoochie, 2 Grandpy Zite, 3 Torrential Rain, 4 Mr. Tom Mack, 5 Lonesome Design, 6 Boulder Rooster, 7 Outside Paranormal, trailing horse 8 Don't Dilly Dally. Here they come. They're off and pacing Chatham Hoochie quickly away to attack him out of the Grandpy Zite drives up 2 on the outside as they race into the first turn. Chatham Hoochie is the early leader up front. Parked on the outside, second is Grandpy Zite. Don't Dilly Dally up the rail third. They are battling to the opening quarter. Up on the outside, Grandpy Zite is moving to the top. Chatham Hoochie on the outside as second, racing it along the rail now. Second is Don't Dilly Dally. Chatham Hoochie is suddenly parked on the outside. Third, Torrential Rain looks on at fourth. 29-2 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come. Grandpy Zite is showing the way. Up on the outside, Chatham Hoochie looks to regain the lead as Don't Dilly Dally watches the front end battle third. They're by the half-mile mark. Neck and neck by here. Chatham Hoochie on the outside. Grandpy Zite on the inside. Don't Dilly Dally watching it third. Torrential Rain in for 58-3 by the half-mile mark. They race the backstretch, final time, and the leader up front, Chatham Hoochie on the outside, is rough-gated now as Grandpy Zite takes over. Grandpy Zite is the leader. Torrential Rain and Chatham Hoochie are giving chase as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. It's Grandpy Zite taking them to the 3/4, and 1:30 was the 3/4. 7/8 is next. Grandpy Zite on top. Torrential Rain in along the rail. Chatham Hoochie on the outside. Grandpy Zite. Here comes Torrential Rain and Chatham Hoochie on the outside. They race it out right down to the wire. It's gonna be Grandpy Zite to win it. Torrential Rain second. Chatham Hoochie for 3. Race 4, top of the stretch, Atlantic Sire Stakes B Division. 2-year-old fillies has 1 Dusty Lane Reba, 2 Shameless Hussy, 3 Kate Pace, 4 Offensive, 5 Flaming Beauty, 6 is Emily Dawn, 7 Outside Harbor View Nikki. Here they come. They're off and pacing 4 wide up front as this field of fillies drives into the first turn. Offensive looking for the late Flaming Beauty drives up on the outside as they get on by the 8th mark. Up on the outside and to the top goes Flaming Beauty. Offensive will race second, back third as they go to the opening quarter is Kate Pace. Shameless Hussy pacing along in 4 from 5 as they move to the opening quarter as Emily Dawn. Dusty Lane Reba from 6. Trailing filly as Harborview Nikki. 30-4 by the opening quarter. Racing on to the 3/8 they go, and Flaming Beauty is the leader as they swing for the half. Offensive is racing second. Kate Pace showing third. Here comes Harborview Nicky driving up on the outside in 4. Emily Dunn moves wide in 5. Shameless Hussy and the Dusty Line Reba trailing 1/2 gone, 1 to go as they get on by the half-mile mark. Up front, the leader is Flaming Beauty. Offensive second, Harborview Nicky drives the outside third. Kate Pace racing fourth. Emily Dunn, Shameless Hussy. Trailing horse moving out is Dusty Lane Reba. 103 and 2 by the half-mile mark. They go to the backstretch, second and final time. And Flaming Beauty, the leader up front. Harborview Nicky on the outside is challenging second. Offensive, racing it along the rail of third. Kate Pace from 4. Dusty Lane Reba 3 wide on the outside in 5. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. 3/4, 134 and 4/5. And Flaming Beauty is the one to catch. Offensive is coming up on the outside. Flaming Beauty, here comes Offensive, charging hard on the outside, right down to the wire. Flaming Beauty to win it. Offensive second. Looks like Kate Pace for 3. Race 5, top of the stretch. B Division, 2-year-old fillies. Has 1 third in Delaware, 2 Aaron Starr, 3 Woodmere Hillary, 4 My Dutch Aunt, 5 Reba's Chance, 6 Made of Steel, 7 outside Woodmere Heidi. Here they come. They're off and pacing 3 wide up front as they battle for the late Aaron Starr. Way up on the outside, Woodmere Heidi pacing quickly on top. Woodmere Heidi on top and is opened by 2. Aaron Starr is racing second. Woodmere Hillary showing third out the rail from 4th, third in Delaware. Looking at 4th as My Dutch Aunt from 6 as they race to the opening quarter is Reba's Chance. Trailing filly has Made of Steel. Past the opening quarter they go, and Woodmere Heidi is showing the way past the quarter of 31 and 3. Woodmere Heidi by 2. Racing second is Aaron Starr, showing third Woodmere Hillary. Third in Delaware looks on 4th. Here comes My Dutch Aunt on the outside in 5 as they make the turn for the half-mile mark. Racing through the stretch in front of us first time. They'll move halfway home, led by Woodmere Heidi up front. The outside second now goes Woodmere Hillary. Aaron Starr watching it from the rail third. 4th out is My Dutch Aunt. Third in Delaware looks at it from 5. Back in 6 is Made of Steel. Well back, trailing it out of it after a break is Reba's Chance. 102 and 3 by the half. Woodmere Heidi still the leader and still by 2 as they approach the 3/4 mile mark. Racing it along the rail second is Aaron Starr, driving outside park third. Woodmere Hillary third in Delaware at the rail is 4th. My Dutch Aunt looks on 5th. 134 and 1 by the 3/4 mile mark. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go, making the final turn for home, and Woodmere Heidi has an 1/8 of a mile to finish it off, but Aaron Starr is coming up on the outside. In the passing lane is third in Delaware. Third in Delaware, Aaron Starr right down to the wire. Aaron Starr to win it. Third in Delaware, second, Woodmere Heidi for 3. Race 6, top of the stretch, Atlantic Sire Stakes. 2-year-old fillies B Division has 1 LFC Quest, 3 Donashton Spirit, 4 Paying in Person, 5 Glen Gala Raven, 6 is Kathy's Find, 7 on the outside is On the Sauce. Here they come. They're off off and pacing. Glen Gala Raven. Quickest away will take him out of there as they drive into the first turn. Glen Gala Raven on top and opening by 5. Now 6 open legs past the 8th mark. LFC Quest comes away second. Donashton Spirit racing it along the rail third. On the sauce gets on the rail of 4th. Kathy's Fine looks at it from 5. And paying in person is trailing back to the leader up front. The leader is Glen Gala Raven by 4. LFC Quest is racing second. Donashton Spirit is third. On the sauce on the outside is 4th. Kathy's Fine and paying in person is trailing 30-4 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come. This field shown the way by Glen Gala Raven up front. Has it by a narrowing 3 lengths. LFC Quest getting closer second. Donashton Spirit is driving third. On the sauce outside in 4. Kathy's Fine and paying in person is trailing. They race the paddock turn second time on their way to the 5-8. Glen Gala Raven still the leader past the half. 102 and 3. 3/8 left to go. LFC Quest is now inching up on the leader Glen Gala Raven as they race the backstretch final time. Glen Gala Raven by 2. LFC Quest is gaining ground as second. Back third is Donashton Spirit. Kathy's Fine looks at it 4th. They're by the 3/4 mile mark and Glen Gala Raven is the leader to the 7/8. 134 and 4 by the 3/4 off the final turn. For home they come. Glen Gala Raven is the one to catch. LFC Quest giving chase, but Glen Gala Raven is home free and race second. LFC Quest, Kathy's Fine for 3. Race 8, top of the stretch, the Atlantic Sire Stakes 2-year-old fillies B Division has 1 Molly McGurk, 2 First Base, 3 Hillview Slide, 5 Carefree, 6 Drop Me Gently, 7 on the outside is Silky Queen. Here they come. Off and pacing, Hillview Slide. Quickest away will take them out of there as they drive into the first turn. Hillview Slide on top. Moving up on the outside, Drop Me Gently. Parked out, driving a second. Molly McGurk racing it along the rail of third. And 3 wide behind them as they go racing to the opening quarter. This field shown the way by Hillview Slide up front. Drop Me Gently drops in second, racing it along the rail of third is Molly McGurk. Parked on the outside, showing 4th is Carefree as they race on to the 3/8 mark. 31-2 by the opening quarter. Moving to the 3/8, Hillview Slide shows the way by a length and a half. Drop Me Gently is racing second. Showing third is Molly McGurk. Silky Queen on the outside in 4 as they race through the stretch, approach the half. Here comes Silky Queen now to challenge Hillview Slide as they get on by the half-mile mark. Silky Queen and Hillview Slide are battling for command. Drop Me Gently watching it third. First base is 4th. Molly McGurk trailing filly is Carefree. 104 and 2 by the half. They race the paddock turn second time, rowing to the 3/4 mile mark now, and Hillview Slide the leader up front. The outside second is Silky Queen. Drop Me Gently is showing third. Neck and neck by the 3/4 mile mark. Hillview Slide and Silky Queen, they are battling to the 7/8. 3/4 timed, 135 and 3/5. Inside the final 8 to go. Hillview Slide is the one to catch. Drop Me Gently is coming up on the outside. It's Hillview Slide. Drop Me Gently giving chase right down to the wire. Hillview Slide to win it. Drop Me Gently second. Third is Silky Queen. 9th race, top of the stretch, the Women's Institute Atlantic Sire Stakes has 1 Maybiana, 2 Pink Mist, 3 Blue Meadow Magic, 4 Island Reba, 5 Reverie City, 6 Highland Ribbon, 7 outside Edith Hunter, trailing horses 8 Will's Pretty Lady, 9 Gaelic Coffee. Here they come. They're off and pacing 4 wide up and as they leave the gate, maybe on at the rail. Island Reba off stride as they drive into the first turn. Maybe Anna will show the way as they get on by the 8th mark. Will's Pretty Lady racing second. Moving up on the outside park, third is Bloom at a Magic as they race to the opening quarter. Maybe Anna showing the way up front. Bloom at a Magic parked out, looks for the lead. Second, Will's Pretty Lady showing third at the rail. Island Ribbon on the outside is fourth as they race on to the 3/8 mark. Maybe Anna back to the outside, looks for the lead from Bloom at a Magic. Opening quarter in 30 and 4/5. Off the top turn they come. And maybe Ella's back on top. Bloom at a Magic second. Island Ribbon keeps on coming on the outside. She's now showing on top by the half-mile mark. Island Ribbon to the front. Maybe Ella racing second. There goes Gaelic Coffee on the outside third. Bloom at a Magic racing fourth. Island Reba wide in 5. Half a mile a minute 4/5. 3/8 left to go. And Island Ribbon has taken them backside final time. Gaelic Coffee drives at the leader outside second. Maybe Ella racing it along the rail third. Island Reba wide in for Bloom at a Magic racing fifth. Island Ribbon is the leader, taking this field to the far turn final time. 1:31 and 2 by the 3/4 mile mark. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. And Island Ribbon is the one to catch. Maybe Ella second, Gaelic Coffee on the outside. Island Ribbon has taken him through the lane. At the passing lane, maybe Ella, Gaelic Coffee on the outside. But Island Ribbon wins it. Looks like maybe Ella and Gaelic Coffee for 3. Final race of the afternoon, top of the stretch, has 1 Northern Velvet, 2 Fussy's Girl Grace, 3 Miss Berkeley, 4 Flopsy, 5 Dandy Winner, 6 Tax on Tax, 7 outside Easy Steel, trailing fillies 8 She's No Fool, 9 Island Rain. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Miss Berkeley quickly away to take them out of there as they drive into the first turn. Dandy Winner drives up to on the outside. Northern Velvet comes away third. Fourth at the rail is She's No Fool. They get on by the 8th. Go racing it up the backstretch. First time racing to the opening quarter. Miss Berkeley showing the way. Dandy Winner is parked on the outside. Second, Northern Velvet racing it along the rail third. Fourth belongs to She's No Fool. Fussy's Girl Grace looking at it from 5 as they race by the opening quarter. 29 and 3/5. The leader, Miss Berkeley, has company outside as Dandy Winner is challenging from the get-go. They swing off the top turn. Miss Berkeley on top, parked on the outside. Second is Dandy Winner. Northern Velvet at the rail third. Fussy's Girl Grace on the outside is fourth. From 5, She's No Fool. Tax on Tax wide in 6. Easy Steel from 7, Flopsy. Well back is Island Rain. 59 and 4 with relative ease as they move by the half. The leader up front is Miss Berkeley and is taking them to the 3/4 mile mark. Miss Berkeley on top. Northern Velvet is racing second. Up on the outside goes Fussy's Girl Grace as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Miss Berkeley still on top. Now to contend with Fussy's Girl Grace on the outside. 1:30 and 4 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. And Miss Berkeley the one to catch. Fussy's Girl Grace, She's No Fool on the outside. Northern Velvet. Miss Berkeley fending them off through the lane. Miss Berkeley wins it. Fussy's Girl Grace second. She's No Fool for 3. 10th race of the evening, top of the stretch, the Wall Hennessy Memorial Pace has won Dast Nukes. 2 is Picks by Day. 3, Paris Adios. 4, Maple Grove Helios. 5, Rumba Star. 7 outside, BK's Trouble. Trailing horse 8, that is Blazing Finesse. Here they come. They're off and pacing for them. Heads apart as they drive into the first turn. Paracelio splits horses now, looking for the light. Gets it as they drive into the first turn. Paracelio showing on top. Up on the outside of Maple Grove Helios is a Racing Park second. And along the rail third is Picks by Day. Rumba Star looking at it from 4. Dast Nukes, Blazing Finesse, and the BK's Trouble is trailing past the opening quarter. They go. Paris Adios, the leader to the 3/8, 29 seconds flat by the quarter-mile mark. The leader off the top turn is Paris Adios. Maple Grove Helios parked on the outside second. Picks by Day racing it along the rail third. Fourth belongs to Rumba Star. Dast Nukes fifth. Blazing Finesse, and the BK's Trouble is trailing. Halfway home they go, and the leader up front, Paris Adios, taking him to the paddock turn second time. Picks by Day is racing second, and Maple Grove Helios parked out third. Rumba Star up the rail in 4. 58 2 by the half-mile mark. They go to the backstretch second and final time. Paris Adios still the leader up front. There goes Dast Nukes, 3 wide on the outside now second. BK's Trouble is going 3 wide on the outside, is now showing third. Picks by Day at the rail is fourth. They go battling up front. Paris Adios and Dast Nukes. Picks by Day, BK's Trouble 3 wide fourth. 1:29 3/3, turning for home. Paris Adios, Dast Nukes on the outside. Picks by Day in the passing lane. They race it out right down to the wire. Dast Nukes to win it. Paris Adios second. Picks by Day for 3. Race 11, top of the stretch. The Moosehead Bears Pacing Classic Final has won Mystic Mountain. 2, My Perfect Sample. 3 is Cinderella. 4, Little Black Magic. 5, First French Kiss. 6, Wasn't Even There. 7 outside, Silverwood Diane. Trailing horse 8, Miss Chimera. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Mystic Mountain quickly away. Cinderella, Little Black Magic drives up on the outside. Will settle in third as they go racing into the first turn. Mystic Mountain rough gated off the top. That leaves Cinderella on the outside looking for the light. Cinderella and Mystic Mountain go battling up front as they race to the opening quarter. They are neck and neck up front. Stride for stride as they move by the opening quarter. Now to the top, Cinderella. Mystic Mountain has gone off stride. Silverwood Diane up on the outside. 28 4 by the opening quarter. Off the top turn they come, and Cinderella is showing the way up front. Silverwood Diane is racing second, Mystic Mountain third. Showing fourth, and coming to the outside is Little Black Magic. Miss Chimera following wide in 5, My Perfect Sample. First French Kiss, and Wasn't Even There is trailing. They race the paddock turn second time. 59 seconds flat by the half, and Cinderella is the leader by the 5/8. There goes a Little Black Magic up to on the outside. Silverwood Diana is racing it along the rail third. Miss Chimera is wide in 4. First French Kiss on the outside is driving 3 wide in 5 as they get on by the 3/4 mile mark. Cinderella, the leader up front. Up on the outside, Little Black Magic is inching up. Silverwood Diane, Miss Kimmer in first, French Kiss 3 wide. 1:30 by the 3/4. Cinderella is the one to catch. Silverwood Diane, Cinderella way up on the outside. Miss Kimmer looks to win it all. Miss Kimura to win it. Cinderella second. Silverwood Diane for 3. Jolly Joe. 2 Let's Travel, 3 Dexter's Dude, 4 Alfred, 5 Charlotte Rocky, 6 Outside is Don Mar Peter. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Alfred springs the gate, as does Let's Travel. Those two go battling up front as they drive into the first turn. Alfred up on the outside, being parked by Let's Travel up the rail second. They go racing it up the backstretch first time. Alfred wants command. Let's Travel is racing second as they arrive at the opening quarter. Alfred is showing the way. Let's Travel will race second, showing third. As Dexter's Dude, Jolly Joe looks at it from 4. Don Mar Peter and Charlotte Rocky 28 and 1. A quick opener as they swing off the top turn. Alfred showing the way. Let's Travel on his back second. Dexter's Dude racing third. Fourth, Jolly Joe. Don Mar Peter and Charlotte Rocky is trailing. Alfred, the leader, as this field of Colts gets by the half-mile mark. Alfred, the leader. Let's Travel is right there second. Dexter's Dude is racing third. 58 and 1 by the half. 3/8 all left to go. And Alfred is taking him backside. A final time. Let's Travel is racing second. There's the battle we're looking for now, shaping up as they move by the 3/4. Alfred and Let's Travel are going to duke it out the last quarter. Let's Travel on the outside, getting a neck in front now. Alfred is racing second and still there. 1:28 and 4 by the 3/4. They make the final turn for home. Let's Travel and Alfred will settle this one in the stretch drive. Let's Travel. Alfred is coming back on at the rail as they race it out right down to the wire. It's going to be Let's Travel to win it. Alfred second. Jolly Joe for 3. Race 7, top of the stretch, Duck Acorn Stake. 3-year-old Colts has 1 Star Track, 2 Blue Meadow Length, 3 New Condition, 4 Jays Last Night, 5 Ticket Out of Here, 6 is Lucky Night, 7 on the outside, Duncan. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Star Trek and Blue Meadow Lake rushing up on the outside as they drive into the first turn. Star Trek, Blue Meadow Lake moving up on the outside. Wants to be boss as they get on by the 8th mark. They go racing it up the backstretch first time. On their way to the opening quarter. Blue Meadow Lake stretching that lead to 2 open lengths over Star Trek second. Racing third is New Condition. Jays Last Night looks at it fourth. From 5 is a Lucky Night as they get on by the opening quarter. 30 and 2/5. Blue Meadow Lake is the leader of this field as they approach the 3/8 mark. Star Trek is racing second. New Condition is showing third. Here comes Duncan, now moving up quickly on the outside as they race through the stretch. First time in front of the stand, getting on by the half-mile mark. Blue Meadow Lake taking them halfway home. Up on the outside, Jay's Last Night. Now to challenge second. Star Trek Racing third. Duncan is wide in for New Condition in 5. A Lucky Night. And Ticket Out of Here is trailing half a mile, a minute to first. They're by the 5/8. And up the backstretch they go, racing to the 3/4 mile mark. Blue Meadow Link being pressured by Jay's Last Night on the outside second. As they get on by the 3/4 mile mark, Jay's Last Night up on the outside, getting a neck in front. Blue Meadow Link still there and battling back at the rails second. 1:30 and 2 by the 3/4. They have an 1/8 of a mile left to go. Neck and neck, stride for stride. Jay's Last Night, Blue Meadow Link. Here comes New Condition on the outside. Jay's Last Night, New Condition and Star Trek in the passing lane. Jay's Last Night to win it. Star Trek second, New Condition 4-3. Ninth race of the afternoon, top of the stretch, Duck Acorn Stake. Final division has 1 Mel Caper, 2 Aries Dector, 3 Woodmere Rascal, 4 PH Rocket, 5 Unconditional, 6 is Could Be Magic, 7 outside Highland Quenton. Here they come. They're off and pacing. PH Rocket, Could Be Magic, and Aon Quenton up on the outside, 3 wide as they drive into the first turn. Up on the outside, Could Be Magic to the top. Aon Quenton is motoring up on the outside, looking for the lead. Aon Quenton surging on the outside and going to the top is Aon Quenton as this field of Colts moves by the opening quarter. Aon Quenton is the leader up front. Could Be Magic racing second, a gap of 3 back of second, third, 2 PH Rocket. Mel Caper looks at it from 4. 28 and 3 in the opener as they swing off the top turn. Aon Quenton is the leader by a length and a half. Could Be Magic second. Here comes PH Rocket now moving up on the outside as they get on by the half-mile mark. Aon Quenton is the leader up front. PH Rocket drives up and at him on the outside second. Could Be Magic third. Mel Caper looks at it from 4. 58 and 2 by the half-mile mark. They get on by the 5/8 mark now, and the leader up front. Aon Quenton has taken him backside final time. PH Rocket's up and at him on the outside second. Could Be Magic racing it along the rail third. Mel Caper is fourth as they move by the 3/4, heading for the 7/8 now, and the leader is Aon Quenton, but PH Rocket is inching up on the outside. Could Be Magic racing it along the rail third. 1:29 and 3 by the 3/4. They all want a shot at Aon Quenton as they turn for home. Aon Quenton, Could Be Magic in the passing lane. Mel Caper and PH Rocket is coming on right down to the wire. It's too close to call. Could be Mel Caper. We'll need a picture in race 9. Final race of the evening, top of the stretch, the Guardian Gold Cup and Saucer Consolation Pace has 1 RG Dudley, 2 Anywhere Anytime, 3 Volcanoes Blue Chip, 4 Sunday Hanover, 5 Jurassic Park, 6 is Pray For Me Roger, 7 on the outside, Jomer's Grifter, purse $7,500. Here they come. They're off and pacing. RJ Dudley to a break as they leave the gate. Anywhere, anytime. We'll take them out of there as they drive into the first turn. Anywhere, anytime showing on top. Volcanoes Blue Chip away second. Sunday Hanover racing third. Jurassic Park in for Pray For Me Roger. Jomer's Grifter having problems at the back. RJ Dudley. Anywhere, anytime off the top as they move by the quarter-mile mark. Volcanoes Blue Chip is racing second. Sandy Hanover showing third. 28-4 by the opening quarter. They drive off the top turn now, and Anywhere, Anytime is the leader. Volcano's Blue Chip racing second. Here comes Sandy Hanover, moving on the outside third. Out there in four, Pray For Me Roger, Jurassic Park, Jummers, Griftar, and R.G. Dudley trailing halfway home they go. Anywhere, Anytime is the leader to the paddock turn. Sandy Hanover drives up to on the outside. Volcano's Blue Chip racing it along the rail. 58-2 by the half-mile mark. They go to the backstretch second and final time. Anywhere, Anytime. Sandy Hanover drives at him on the outside second. Volcano's Blue Chip tied up at the rail is showing third. Pray For Me Roger on the outside in four. They go racing to the 7/8 mark. Anywhere, Anytime the leader. Sandy Hanover on the outside. Volcano's Blue Chip 1:27 3/3. Anywhere, Anytime. Sandy Hanover, Volcano's Blue Chip. Sandy Hanover, Anywhere, Anytime, and Volcano's Blue Chip. It's too close to call. Willie the Picture in race 11. The Gold Cup and Saucer Consolation win photo in the 11th race. As one, Glen Gala, 2, Conditional Charm, 3, Highland Quenton, 5, Fortune's Harvest, 6, Riverview Sadie, 7, Outside Blue Angel, trailing filly 8, Woodmere Stepper. Here they come. They're off and pacing quickly away at the rail as Glen Gala to take him out of their Conditional Charm comes away second. Highland Quenton shows third as they race on by the 8th mark. Up front, Glen Gala opening by 3. Conditional Charm second, a gap of 3 more. Back second, third. They go to Highland Quenton. Fourth is a Woodmere Stepper. From 5 is Fortune's Harvest as they race to the opening quarter. Getting on by their Glen Gala showing the way up front. 30-2 by the quarter-mile mark. Conditional Charm is racing second, showing third. Highland Quenton. Fourth is a Woodmere Stepper. Fortune's Harvest looks at it from 5. Blue Angel and Riverview Sadie is trailing. Through the stretch they come in front of us first time. 3-year-old fillies led past the half by Glen Gala up front. Highland Quenton moves up to on the outside. Conditional Charm showing third. Woodmere Stepper outside with cover in 4. Fortune's Harvest, Riverview Sadie, and trailing filly is Blue Angel. 1-1 by the half-mile mark. They go to the backstretch second and final time. And Glen Gala is still the leader as they approach the 3/4-mile mark. Glen Gala has Highland Quenton to contend with on the outside second. Conditional Charm moving up along the rail third. Woodmere Stepper is wide in 4. They are midway around the final turn for home. 1:31 by the 3/4-mile mark. Glen Gala is the leader turning for home. Highland Quenton on the outside. Conditional Charm in the passing lane is coming on. Conditional Charm, Glen Gala, Highland Quenton. Conditional Charm to win it. Close for second and third between Glen Gala and Highland Quenton. 10th race of the afternoon, top of the stretch, and Sire Stakes, second division. For 3-year-old fillies has 1 Aon Jeene, 2 Scarlet Hussy, 4 Riverside Classic, 5 Sunset Angela, 6 Huda Thunkett, 7 Outside Parkton Page. Purse of over $6,200. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Scarlet Hussy quickly away to attack him out of there. Alan Quisset is racing it along the rail second. A Riverside Classic away third. From 4, it's Sunset Angela, Who'd Have Thunk It, and Perkton Page is trailing. Early command goes to Scarlet Hussy as this field of fillies goes racing to the opening quarter. Alan Quisset is on her back second. A Riverside Classic showing third. 4th is Sunset Angela, Who'd Have Thunk It in 5. Trailing filly past the quarter-mile mark is Perkton Page. 30-2 by the quarter. They race on to the 3/8 mark. And Scarlet Hussy and Alan Quisset now moving up on the outside as they begin their early battle, swinging off the top turn. Scarlet Hussy, Alan Quisset moves on the outside as they race in front of us. First time, Scarlet Hussy, Alan Quisset, rough-gated past the half-mile mark. Watching it third is Riverside Classic, Sunset Angela, Who'd Have Thunk It, and Perkton Page trailing 59-3 by the half-mile mark. And Scarlet Hussy is the leader by the 5/8 mark. Up on the outside, second is Alan Quisset, a Riverside Classic showing third. Those two start to draw away now. Scarlet Hussy and Alan Quisset on the outside as they get on by the 3/4-mile mark. Scarlet Hussy is the leader by a full length. Alan Quisset drives up on the outside. 1:29-2 by the 3/4-mile mark. They'll settle this one in the stretch drive, but Scarlet Hussy is drawing away now by 3 open legs. It's Scarlet Hussy on top. Alan Quisset is giving chase right down to the wire. Scarlet Hussy wins it. Alan Quisset second. Riverside Classic 4-3. Final race of the afternoon, top of the stretch, has 1 Perfect Passage, 2 Charlotte's Blues, 3 FG Lightning, 4 Total Obsession, 5 Dindy, 6 Royal Situation, 7 outside Woodmere Connie, trailing filly 8 Hillview Wonder. Here they come. They're off and pacing. Total Obsession between horses goes for the lead and gets it as they drive into the first turn. Up on the outside, Royal Situation charging her to the outside. Second, Royal Situation pacing to the top. There goes Charlotte's Blues. She wants the lead now as they race to the opening quarter. Arriving there, Charlotte's Blues parked on the outside, getting a neck in front. Royal Situation will now race second. Total Obsession is racing third. 4th at the rail is Woodmere Connie from 5 Perfect Passage. FG Lightning underway from 6. Racing in 7 is Dindy. Trailing filly Hillview Wonder. 29-3 by the opening quarter. Through the stretch they come. First time in front of the stand. Woodmere Connie charging up on the outside. Looks for the lead from Charlotte's Blues as they get on by the half-mile mark. At the rail is Charlotte's Blues. Parked out second now, Woodmere Connie. Royal Situation at the rail third. FG Lightning on the outside in 4. Half a mile a minute flat. 3/8 all left to go, and Charlotte's Blues taking them backside final time. Woodmere Connie on the outside second. Royal Situation racing it along the rail third. FG Lightning's going 3 wide. 4th. Total Obsession is now 5th. They're by the 3/4-mile mark. 7/8 is next, and Charlotte's Blues is taking them there. Royal Situation going with her to the 7/8. 1:30-1 by the 3/4. They make the final turn for home. Charlotte's Blues. Royal Situation is coming up on the outside. Charlotte's Blues. Royal Situation is giving chase right down to the wire. Charlotte's Blues to win it. Royal Situation second. Total Obsession 4-3. Race 11, top of the stretch. The Papermaker Pace has 1 Darling Mark, 2 Luna Fantasia, 3 Jamie's Big Score, 4 Rammer Jim, 5 Happy Family, 7 outside Scott Laro, trailing horse 8. That is Salem Striker. Here they come. 1. Pacing Jamie's big score. Away quickly, Rimmer Jim drives up to on the outside as they go racing into the first turn, getting on by the 8th mark. Jamie's big score will cut the early numbers up front. Rimmer Jim comes away second. Darling Mark racing it along the rail third. Fourth is Salem Striker. There goes Salem Striker now surging up on the outside. Hayes after the leader as they get on by the opening quarter. Salem Striker pacing strong on the outside and moving to the top. 28-4 by the opening quarter. Salem Striker is the leader of this field as they come swinging off the top turn. Salem Striker being followed by Jamie's big score second, to Rimmer Jim third. Here comes Luna Fantasia moving on the outside in 4. Happy Family underway in 5, Darling Mark, and Scott Laro is trailing. They race the paddock turn second time, and the leader up front, Salem Striker, had them by the half in 58 and 2/5. Salem Striker's taking them backside final time. At the rail is Jimmy's big score second. Luna Fantasia drives up on the outside third as they race on by the 3/4 mile mark. Salem Striker showing strong pace as they race the far turn final time. It's Salem Striker by 2. Jamie's big score racing second. Luna Fantasia drives the outside third. 1:28-1 by the 3/4. Salem Striker is the one to catch. Salem Striker by 3 open lengths as they race through the stretch for the mile. They're not catching Salem Striker tonight. Happy Family second. Jamie's big score for 3. 96, top of the stretch, the Guardian Gold Cup and Saucer has 1 Comedy Hour, 2 Log Cabin, 3 J-Mac Hanover, 4 This Camps for You, 5 Ansolina Wen, 6 is Quick Challenge, 7 Outside Tough Hombre, trailing horse 8 Victorious Breeze, purse $20,000. Here they come. They're off and pacing quickly away as Comedy Hour. Quick Challenge going with them on the outside as they drive into the first turn. Comedy Hour is the early leader up front. Quick Challenge is perked in the early going second. Victorious Breeze are racing it along the rail third. Tough Hombre looks at it from 4. They go racing it up the backstretch first time. On their way to the opening quarter, and Comedy Hour shows the way. Racing second is Victorious Breeze. Quick Challenge looks at it third. Tough Hombre pacing in 4. Our Log Cabin is 5th. This comes for you, Vancelino and trailing horse after a break. J. Mac Hanover, quick opener, 28-1. Here comes Hombre. Off the top turn they come, and Comedy Hour shows the way. Tough Hombre is driving at him on the outside. Second, Victorious Breeze are racing it along the rail third as they get on by the half-mile mark. It's Comedy Hour with the lead. Tough Hombre drives the outside. A second, Victorious Breeze are racing third. Our Log Cabin on the outside is 4th. Quick Challenge is 5th. 57-1 by the half-mile mark. They have 3/8 left to go, and Comedy Hour is the leader backside final time. Tough Hombre drives up on the outside second. Victorious Breeze are racing it along the rail third. Comedy Hour and Tough Hombre, they are neck and neck by the 3/4 mile mark. Our Log Cabin on the outside is coming on third. Midway around the final turn, for home they come. 1:26-3 by the 3/4. Comedy Hour by a neck. Tough Hombre. Here comes Our Log Cabin on the outside. Comedy Hour. Tough Hombre on the outside. Tough Hombre is coming on. Tough Hombre and Dave Smith win the Gold Cup and Saucer. Victorious Breeze second. Comedy Hour for 3. Ladies and gentlemen, being paraded back to the wire by the Royal Canadian Mounted Police and the Fathers of Confederation, the 1996 Gold Cup and Saucer champion, Tough Hombre! And back to the wire is your official winner of the 1996 Gold Cup and Saucer, number 7, Tough Hombre. He's a 7-year-old pacing bay stallion by Albatross from the dam J.D. Betty, over the piece of a horse stable of Thornhill, Ontario, and Big Owl Stables. Dave Smith in the bike, trainer Dave Tingley, 154 and 4 the mile for 7, Tough Hombre. Now at trackside, the draping of the cooler going on the winning horse by Lieutenant Governor, the Honorable Gilbert Clements, assisted by CDP President Robert McGee and Vice President Mr. Donnie Simmons. And the draping of the roses over the winning horse is being presented. The winning horse, Tough Hombre, at trackside. Also down at trackside, Miss Gold Cup and Saucer for 1996, Lisa Hubley with Tough Hombre, 154 and 4. And a presentation of a trophy to the winning owner by the Lieutenant Governor, the Honorable Gilbert Clements. The winning owner is Alan Saul of Toronto, Ontario. And a presentation of trophy to the winning driver, Dave Smith, in from Woodbine in Toronto, and trainer Dave Tingley by Lieutenant Governor, the Honorable Gilbert Clements. And a presentation of roses to the winning owner's wife, Mrs. Saul, by Mrs. Shirley McGee, wife of President Robert McGee. And presentation of roses to the winning driver by Mrs. Donnie Simmons. And ladies and gentlemen, roses going to the 1996 Gold Cup and Saucer girl representing the winning horse. That is Lisa Hubley, and Mrs. Don Brander making the presentation to Lisa. What a horse race, a great finish, and a great end to a great week. Old Home Week Harness Racing on Prince Edward Island.